What is going on, everybody? To another edition of On the Road to Victory. Apparently, my computer doesn't want to work with me. I am Beat Street McGee, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate you tuning in. I got my girlfriend, my dog passed out here. We were watching a show, and I was like, watch, they're going to do something while we're laying down here. And I was trying to literally get her up to go to bed, and I needed to make a post for the Fan Friday tomorrow. And no shit, I look at my phone and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. 1 o'clock in the morning. So appreciate you tuning in. Those of you who are up, I see a few of you in the chat here already. So we're going to jump right into this, ladies and gentlemen. And thank God I already had most of these graphics made because, I did not want to have to do that tonight. But we talked about Marcus Mariota last week when we were talking about the top quarterback prospects that were free agents. And, well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. We signed Marcus Mariota. And look, how the turntable, is that how Mike Scott says it? But look, man, it's a 1 year, $5 million deal. It can go up to $8 million. So, hey, this is a backup quarterback. What did I talk about just earlier tonight? Someone was asking, and I said, you could bring up I would bring in a veteran rather than drafting someone. You've got Ian Book. He's young. You want to have a veteran guy in this room. And I think you could still add someone in the late rounds or an undrafted kid just for competition. But I think this is a great move. And he's got the skill set that, will match what this offense does. So a great move, man. And you can always expect me to be here, my man. So I appreciate you tuning in, Luffy. And we're going to get right into this. I'm going to show you the stats, his bio. I have all that stuff. Thank you, Lord. T-Bone, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you tuning in, dude. Yes, that is what we were talking about, Anthony. I saw you just commented that on the other thing, too. My man, I can assure you I already have that out there on every platform. And, well, we're here live on a show, but I appreciate you. That is one thing I definitely do not need help with. I get more notifications than I would prefer, but I always want to hear from you. I always want to hear your opinion. Always down to talk some birds with you. But yeah, clearly here we are talking about this Marcus Mariota deal, and let's go birds, baby. We talked about how we were staying patient, but we know he's going to be making moves, and here we are again, and I want to go to bed myself. I literally have to be up at 6 o'clock, and I'd like to punch myself in the face right now. So, all right. Yes, that is what he will be. So, appreciate you tuning in, guys. It's a late one. We are here at 1:39 in the morning, and if you're watching tomorrow morning, appreciate you taking the time here, talking about the Eagles, bringing in their QB2 here, getting a veteran in this room, and I'm all about it, man. And we're going to take a look at the biostats, the full quarterback room, all that stuff. So, look, Howie does not let me get any sleep, and I'm always ready for it because I know, man. I know. I even made the joke last night. Oh, it's going to happen at 11. Well, 10:52. There we were talking about it. Yo, what's going on, my man? And look, I think I would have preferred Jacoby Brissett, but Brissett gets an opportunity to go start and compete with Sam Howell, so you can't blame him there, right? But you get Marcus Mariota. He was another one of the top options we had when we talked about the quarterback position. So I'm all in, man. Let's go, baby. And, I made the joke, my, how the table, it's obviously tables turned, but if any of you watch The Office, my, how the turns table. Look, I'll be real with you. There were a million people years ago that wanted Marcus Mariota, wanted to trade the house. Chip Kelly was trying to do that. Thank God he didn't. We got Lane Johnson, and it's all history from there. But my Lord, how funny it is to see him as a Philadelphia Eagles right now. So, Eagle, I'm losing it. Just bear with me. Yo, what's going on, my man? Christian, let's go. I'm extra crispy right now, so just bear with me. We're the only team interested in Marriott, no doubt, man. We were definitely interested, and we've talked about this, and thank you again because, man, I didn't want to have to make these graphics. So let's take a gander here. Marcus Mariota, 6'4", 222, coming into his 9th season, going to be 30. But look, man, first-round pick, he has some excitement in his game, and clearly he's actually gotten a little more polished in his game over the years. And look, he's not a starting caliber guy, but that is why he is a backup, and I'm all about it, man. And you saw that last year, he got to start 13 games before they benched him, and he was a little upset. Didn't like that. But you see here, 61% completion percentage, over 2,000 passing yards, 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's a total quarterback rating down there. So that, calculates everything, not just that QBR. You see he's got some rush yards on there, so he's still got them legs, but 8 fumbles. Don't like to see that. Not at all. So now we're going to take a look at his career stats, and you see, over 2,000 passing attempts. He has over 15,600 passing yards, 11.9 yards per completion, 92 touchdowns, 54 interceptions, been sacked 183 times, 56 total quarterback rating overall. Then you've got over 2,000 rushing yards and 17 rushing touchdowns, but 43 fumbles. This dude needs to learn how to hold on to the ball. Even caught some passes and caught himself a touchdown pass. So maybe see a little trickery in there, and just people knowing that, you're going to hear that every week, people asking for him to come in for trick plays and things like that. But I can assure you he is not taking Jalen Hurts' job, and he is QB2. So let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm all about it. And let's take a look at this room here. Now that you have your backup, you've got Mariota, Hurts, and Book, as we talked about. Saw earlier today, we talked about that as well. Gardner Minshew heading to Indianapolis to, obviously go with Shane Steichen. And they're clearly going to be looking to draft a quarterback, but this gives Gardner Minshew a perfect situation where he gets an opportunity to go start and gets to be that bridge quarterback until that rookie can take over. Or if the rookie takes over, keep forgetting these chords. If he takes over, and he definitely could in the offseason, then, well, Gardner Minshew just doesn't start. But good for him, man. Best of luck. Yeah, let's go Birds. Dude, I'm running on fumes. Let's go. But I'm going to take a look here at a second what the Eagles have done overall so far. Yeah, that's right. The real Birds. Let's effing go while falling. Yeah, man. He's funny. Ducks suck. Falcons fail. Yo, Eagles are the real deal. That's all I care about. The only bird that matters. It's funny. He was on my brother and my father's favorite team, the Raiders. Yo, I'll be real with you. It was surprising to see him still starting, and a fall from grace, but he definitely, looked quarterback too, material. He can still be in the league, not somebody I want starting. We have our MVP level quarterback. So I'm good, man. I'm feeling real good. I think he's an upgrade over Gardner Minshew. And look, not to say Gardner Minshew's terrible, but man, he was terrible last year in those couple games. So hope he figures that out and works on that if he plans on starting for the Indianapolis Colts. So, yeah, there's that. But let's take a look at the moves the Eagles have made so far in this free agency. You see, we've got on offense now 2 players added, Mariota and Penny. And then we talked about Greedy Williams on defense earlier. So we brought back Kelsey, Scott, Toth, Bradbury, Cox, and Graham. Let's go. But you also brought in 3 new players. So everybody's saying, the Dan Sillyhose and everybody out there, season's over, the Eagles blood. It's like, look, dude, as we talked about, we're first going to worry about restructuring and extending. And once we really get those things figured out, didn't know it was going to be that with Slay, that old scenario. That was fun because we're not dealing with enough of CJ and everything else. But we talk about it, man. This thing is way too close to my face. Get the fuck out of my face. But dude, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, I actually now completely forget what I was talking about. But you see, we were talking about the offense, and I think the patience level is ridiculous. It's like we are in technically day 2. Obviously, we had tampering period. You have 4 days total, so the people losing their minds here, and it's like the Eagles are going to be just fine, man. And look at what Howie's doing. And I don't know where these narratives come. They don't have cap space. Like, well, maybe you should watch my show and learn how to figure out how the cap space works. But it's like we do, and we're creating more, and we'll keep doing that. Trust me, Lane's coming. All those moves we've been talking about, they're coming, man. And we're going to have money for the rookies. So, hell, you don't have money. It's we do. Go check out all the videos. But look, man, I'm excited about this team, and we've talked about it. I'm pissed about how that game, how just the whole thing, how to play in Water World to help out the Chiefs. And look, I'm pissed. And I know that this team is pissed. And I know Hurts is pissed and didn't walk through the fire just to smell the smoke. So they're hungry, and we're going to build another contender here. And we'll be right back, baby. Trust me. And, they lost everyone. No, everyone. Everyone, this is who we've lost. So you lost Dillard, Minshew, Sanders on offense. On defense, Edwards, Epps, Hargrave, Kaiser White. Okay. So which out of those guys are you surprised about? Which of those guys were we as Eagles fans sitting here going, oh my God, we're going to lose them. Please, it's all over. No, I mean, our team knows what they're doing. Jordan Davis was drafted. Nakobe Dean was drafted. I mean, we all knew this. Now, would I have loved to have Javon Hargrave back here? Damn right I would have. But money. Miles Sanders, money. So it's a business, baby. We know these things, and it's hilarious to see those other fans and people out there trying to, let me get my negative narrative. And it's like, hey, man, just lay down. Let us handle this. And I'm feeling pretty positive, and I don't know why, but it is 1:47, and I should be in bed. And I was about to fall on my face, and now I'm like going in spurts, and then I'll just be like, Urgh. So you guys got me going. Let's ride. Now, we've still got some free agents on the board, so I'll show you that list in case you've been missing out. But got a few on offense left. Got a special teamer who's probably not going to sign with anybody. Then you've got a few defensive guys. Obviously, CJ Gardner-Johnson, the most important. So when we wake up tomorrow, we're all going to say our little prayers, throw out our vibrations, whatever the hell you believe in, throw your rocks at the sand or whatever the hell you do. Believing in Taurus, star horses, I don't know. But let's get all the damn good energy we possibly can out there. Let's hope that the Philadelphia Eagles sign themselves a little bit. CJ Gardner-Johnson, my dog, is moving around. If you're wondering, that is not a ghost of Christmas past in my room. But woo! I am running on all cylinders. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wow, he did it again. He sure did, man. And wild that he's making moves at 1 a.m. That's what we're talking about, baby. Dedication, and I love it. And yeah, man, he's still got something left in the tank. We talked about it. Perfect QB2 to have here, so I'm excited about it. Let's go, and let's get CJ back tomorrow. You know I'm all about it. And look, been trying to explain that forever, man, that people get carried away because they don't understand the cap. And it's like, once we clear up this money, we just did with Slay. Dude, we talk about it for months in advance, and then everybody's like, no one knew. And it's like, all right, dude, that gets old. And I appreciate you that actually tagged me and stuff, because it's like, well, no, and someone did. But dude, CJ, we're going to do our best. And I promise you, we're going to sign him if he will sign with us. It's up to him right now. I know he's thinking he's top dog, and he is one of the best right now. And he played fantastic last year. He tied the league in interceptions, even though he was out 5 games. So get your money, dude. But also get yourself a Super Bowl ring, man. So we'll see. We'll see. No, but they don't ever let me sleep. The Philadelphia Eagles control my soul. But it is. But look, I'll get some sleep whether I got to punch myself, drop kick myself in the Matrix. I don't know, dude. I'm losing it. But I think I'll be able to help myself go to sleep tonight with all of this energy I am protruding right now to you. But Hargrave about the only one. And we talked about that, though. He was going to demand big money, so probably not coming back. So, hey, it is what it is. And look, excited to have him here. I'm excited about it. Let's ride. And we talked about Tyree Jackson, his exclusive rights free agent, so it's not going to cost the Eagles anything. They are going to tender him and bring him back. He'll get a chance. Unless they think he completely sucks, then he won't. But it's not going to cost him anything to see what he's got this summer if he can stay healthy. I think it was like around 24. So it was like $6 million. It was 6.2 per year, something like that. Saw this coming from a mile away. Yeah, we talked about it last week here, my man. Can we appreciate? And my man, I can't appreciate you enough for tuning in. And look, I think you were part of that show when we were talking about it, and it's like, look, these are things we know how he's right. He's in tune. If we're talking about it, he's talking about it. And I try to look at it through those lenses, and it's like, this is a good move, right? So that's all we're looking for, dude. And appreciate you tuning in. Glad you guys are up. I know you're all crazy like me, man. You can never get enough. You were hoping it was CJ Gardner-Johnson. I know. But that's what I know, that they don't sleep. So it's like, you mother. And if, I wake up at 6 a.m. and something happened, well, then you'll see me at 6 a.m. too. So love you. And some of you guys, it's morning. I have to remember that a lot of you guys are in different time zones and different countries. And I love that, man. And it's pretty cool. But yes, I know a lot of people like him. Do we have the cat space? Yes, we've had that. We talked about that. We had to get the Slay situation, and then we're going to do it with Lane too. We're going to open up even more money. And we talked about the options on A.J. Brown. We talked about that on Hassan Reddick. So don't let anybody spin any narrative that we don't have cat space. They just don't know what's going on. CJ's not doing that good in New Orleans, so I'm thinking he may just been a product of the system. Well, that's what, we talk about, how good of a defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon was. Look at how great everyone had a career year. All the players are going and getting paid. So, I mean, it goes to show. But no, I mean, he's definitely talented. We talk about why he was going to fit and why I think he would fit Desai, because Desai is going to have a lot of similar principles as we talked about earlier as, Gannon from that Fangio tree, but much different, but just saying a lot of the ideas, the too high shell. And I think that skill set that he has is perfect for what they try to do. So, a lot of people, oh, he's nickel, he can't play safety. And it's like, yeah, it was hilarious last year. And then you saw what he did. So, hey, man, I think he's very talented, but I think he's maybe getting ahead of himself by saying, look, I should be paid, a little bit of maybe in between corner and safety money. And it's like, all right, dude, let's just maybe worry about top safety money right now. And let's not get ourselves carried away. But he does. And I think seeing all these moves being made and Slay figuring it out and Bradbury coming back and Hurts is going to get his extension, man. Like, all these things are possible. And I mean, if you guys missed any of those videos and you're bored tonight, you can go right back on my YouTube and find all of that stuff explained, man. And it's hilarious to see everybody trying to spin narratives that we can. It's like, well, just wait till it happens. So I'm hopeful that CJ signs, but we're going to have money to do what we need to do. And if he doesn't, we'll get somebody else to come in and then we'll draft somebody. And clearly it's going to be hard to replace his, talent, but we'll do what we got to do, man. And we're just hopeful that he does what we hope we need him to do to get a Super Bowl ring, right? So let's run it back, baby. How many signings and moves? Yo. And literally no, but we do have cap space, though. Really stepped it up. And that's the thing, man. That's why I make shows every offseason explaining how it works, because it's weird to see the people in the media try to say, oh, well, they don't have cap space. It's like, dude, why are you saying, like, if you just don't understand something, just say that. And I always tell them that. And it's like, it's like, dude, you got thousands and thousands of people reading these articles and hearing this. And, they're still today, no one knew. And it's like, dude, yes. I mean, I've got graphics everywhere. I mean, you see me explaining it, the Slay extension, all that stuff. It's like, okay, dude. But you have to understand that it's ways to create space. I do it every year, 10 ways to create space. Go watch that video and you guys will learn a lot, I hope. And a lot of you guys said you did. And I try to really simplify it. And it's a lot of accounting and a lot of stuff that if you don't like basic math, you're definitely not going to like that. So I put the simple parts that you need to see and understand, and the cap space is all you need to worry about, right? So and look, I don't expect any of you guys to understand this stuff. So I'm not saying you, but the media, these people are getting paid. It's like, don't you think they would hire? So like, shouldn't Jacob Sports hire someone that like understands the salary cap rather than having some racist ass clown? Like, right? That's just my opinion, but it would make you look a lot better. Like, oh my God, these guys could tell me how things actually work instead of, hey, you guys ever hear dead money? Like, yeah, I mean, do you even know what that is? Why are you freaking out? Like, what? Like, it's nuts, dude. It's funny though. It is. What's going on? Yo, yeah, let's go. Yes, we still have enough. And this is not going to cost us much in the cap. And again, we're going to clear up a lot of space that I've gone over and over the last few days. Go check out those videos, man. And maybe I'll make another one tomorrow and just show people again. Like, it's here, baby. We got the money. We just got to hope that CJ is getting the right offer and wants to sign with us. And look, you saw Jesse Bates get paid, and it's like, thanks, asshole. You knew it was going to make things complicated. So once he does that, dude, he's going to lose his mind. And yes, see, somebody's listening. And look, I posted that picture probably, and I really appreciate Lord Brunson posting that a couple weeks ago, and it was like a month and a half, 2 months ago, we talked about this, and I try to get the picture back out because it's like, get prepared for this to happen. Don't freak out. Now that I know they were going to say he was going to release him, and I mean, it's the Slay's fault because they were both like, oh, we love you all. See you later. Like, have a great one, Philly. Where's my next team? And it was like, oh, shit. Damn. So they pulled a fast one on us. But, yeah, man, we talked about it. The smart move would be to extend him. You keep badass corner and you save 13 mil. So I saw the media earlier today. They're like, no one knows what the cap. I was like, dude, here's the graphic. Like, how do you not know this? It kills me inside. Yeah, yes, indeed, my man. I think this guy's name must be Let's go. I think I know this guy's name. We talked about Marcus Mariota. Yeah, you should probably know who he is. And I'll show you for anybody who missed out. But thank God I had these graphics already from last week's quarterback show. But here he is, man. 6'4", going into his 9th year. And look, I think he's still got some left in the tank where he can clearly be a great quarterback too. I'm just hopeful we never have to use him. But it'll be fun when you go to watch these preseason games. You'll get to see some excitement. So that's cool. I'd like to see him and Ian Book this preseason. That's going to be intriguing to watch because we didn't get to see that last year. So you remember it was Reed Sinet, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, this guy's going to be quarterback too. You guys remember that, right? You remember that. Everybody, oh, yeah, this guy can throw deep. He's going to beat out Jalen Hurts. I was like, dude, this guy's not even going to make the team. He's not even going to make the team. I actually talked to one of my sources, and he was, I think Reed Sinet, man. I'm telling you. I was like, dude, don't make me do this to you. I was like, I'm telling you, I do not like this guy. I was like, I'm telling you, he's ass. And yeah, no offense, Reed. But any other free agency? Yeah, man. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. As I was saying earlier, we got the best available free agent show coming up tomorrow. And then, of course, Fan Friday around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I'm going to be taking all of your questions. So looking forward to that. Should have worded. Oh, no, it's all good. And, look, I'm here to try to explain, and right now I'm on Cloud 97. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know how I'm talking to you. I'm like trying to, and look, I can stay up late, but I've been beat lately, and this free agency has not been making anything easy on me. But at the time, if you were, I think and I understood what you're saying, because when you look, if you go to these sites, you'll see like, oh, the Eagles only have this much cap space. So people assume that is, where something is. But that's why I have those shows where it explains that we have these moves in our pocket where it's like, all right, dude, we're going to sign you right after we do this, this, and this. So you see right after Slay does his extension, you bring in Greedy, you bring in Marcus Mariota. So as I was saying, I think you're going to see that Lane Johnson. And I talked about that. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to really be saying there, but we're going to work things out and we'll get him back. But I don't want to say any more than that. So look, I think that you'll free even more money up and more people will be, oh my God, no one knew. But you'll be able to tell them, well, no, they did. And look, we're going to keep getting happier and happier because this team's only going to get better and better. I promise you. Talking to CJ. Yes, indeed, man. Feel you, bro. All good, man. Am I seeing? No, you did post that twice. I'm like, damn, I am. Oh, bear with me, folks. But no doubt made this deal. Yes, they did. And that's the thing, dude. They're crazy. This is crazy. It's all crazy, man. Look, they don't sleep, man. And a lot of these teams, you got to realize, like, they're working with guys that are maybe on vacation overseas. Maybe they're, in a different time zone right now. To them, it's not 2 a.m., 1 a.m. when it happens. So, yeah, look, football don't sleep, baby. And our birds, Howie, do not sleep, man. And, well, I try, but I don't sleep either. So thanks for that. But look, appreciate all of you tuning in. I am going to get rolling out. I got to get up so early, and this sucks. But if you guys have any thoughts, you want to leave down below, you guys want to rewatch this, or you just want to comment and hear my thoughts, continue the conversation, you can always just comment on it after I'm done. But once again, here was his 2022 stats with his 13 starts with the Falcons. And then again, his career stats there with Tennessee, Las Vegas, and Atlanta. And look, again, he's quarterback too. So who cares? I think that clearly we all know he's not the same guy. And I hate when people always say, well, they're not. It's like, oh, really? You really just, Pandora's chest there you opened up. They had no idea that they were not the same person now that they're 30. Because trust me, I'm over 30, and I can assure you I am definitely not the same person. So I can't imagine being a football player getting smashed constantly. Oh, man, that's intense, man. That's why they get paid millions. But yes, that's what I was just saying there. So we'll talk about that. And again, they're going to try to restructure it, but they've done that so many effing times with so many dummy years. What you might have to do, and I've talked about this, is maybe you release him and then you re-sign him to a brand new contract. So if you see like, oh, he gets released, like, don't lose your mind, because that's something we talked about last year with Fletcher Cox. And I warned you again with Darius Slay when they were saying he was getting released. I said, watch out. Maybe he comes back anyway. Told you, man, don't let them saddlebag you. But Here it is, man. And you take care, Daniel. Appreciate you taking the time, man. T-Bone Aroni, appreciate you, brother. And look, hit me up, man. We got to hang out soon, but I appreciate you taking the time. No, I do not. But I'm sure Dan Cilio will say so. And look, we're going to get the haters worked up, all the negative Nancy's. They're going to be whining hard about this, and I cannot wait. I'll be real with you. I can't. And I love it. I used to get so pissed off, and it's like, but you got to embrace it, man. People just want it. They need it. And it's like, I'm going to bring that positivity, whether you like it or not. And I'm going to enjoy and love my birds with every ounce of my being and be a psycho making videos at 2 a.m. because that's my passion. So don't let the Dan Cilio or any of those other people get you worked up out there, because they're going to keep attempting to tell you whatever it is. Mariota's taking over. Nope. Just a great move by Howard to get a QB2 in a very important position. So hope you all have yourselves a very great night. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as I always say, if you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. Always here, always down to talk some birds, talk about life, whatever it may be. Oh, but wow, it's been a long day. Been a very long day. But tune in tomorrow. We're going to have the best available free agents out there. We're going to have Fan Friday. So looking forward to all you members getting your questions in. And look, you have a great night. Glad I could get a little chuckle, McDuckle out of you. I'm losing my mind. Look at me. Look at me. And I always look like the Crypt Keeper. But I'm Beat Street, man. I am Beat Street. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you had a good time. Hope you get some rest tonight. But again, you can always comment on this. You want to continue this conversation, I'll see it in the morning, whenever the hell it is. But I was going to say something else, and I completely forget what it is. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Stay safe, and as always, go Birds!